everybody.
My name is Adam.
My name is Sam.
Hey, and it's Will, baby, and we are...
Working Title! Tonight we have Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 5. What it's called, we don't know, but we're gonna know soon enough. We're super excited for this episode. We've heard rumors of what it could be, and the giddiness is freaking real.
Did you hear?
I did!
We have an Instagram! Working Title YT on IG.
On IG.
Follow us. Drop a follow right now. Like, and I was going to say comment, subscribe. Follow us.
Follow us.
DM us.
Guys, if you like these videos, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to stay tuned for more Mandalorian content and other shows.
Make sure you comment. We like chatting it up with you guys. Some super fans out there. Flick that notification bell whenever we upload videos so you can check it out.
And this is not a market substitute. Make sure you go check out The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, and then come on back and watch our reaction, because we do not own the show.
Punch it. Blah!
Do we have... Wait. Do we have any theories? Because once we cross this line, it's game over. I hope we get Ahsoka. I hope we get Sabine. I hope it's not just like a cliffhanger.
I doubt we'll get a cliffhanger because we have, 3 more episodes?
Yeah.
Why would they do a cliffhanger the next episode only for the next episode to be another cliffhanger?
What if this whole episode's like the hunt for Ahsoka, and then at the very end it's like, oh, Ahsoka. At the very end.
I'll take the baby!
Yeah.
Ahsoka is going to be here, and Moff Gideon's going to come in and ruin the party. I'm telling you right now, it's happening.
Ezra might be there as well. And there's going to be some Loth Wolves.
No, we're not on the phone.
But first we need your help on our mission.
Bo-Katan! We love you!
And
Even though you're a crazy punk!
Take the foundling to the city of Caladan on the forest planet of Corvus. There you will find Ahsoka Tano.
We're getting Ahsoka this episode, I'm telling you.
Caladan on Corvus.
This is the way.
I think we're going to see her again, too.
Oh, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's pretty important to Clone Wars and Rebels to some degree.
She has to fight Moff Gideon. She needs that sword back.
Yes.
Or she'll have to die by Moff Gideon.
Oh my god! Wait, I'm not ready for this already.
To war! Look at that drum.
That's pretty cool.
You
know me!
Is that an Imperial?
Oh my gosh!
Right off the bat! Oh my gosh, it's awesome!
No freaking way!
Oh!
I can't see past my tears right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm already crying, I'm so upset. Oh.
Dude, what is going on?
Gosh.
Dude, oh my god. She's already in live action.
I literally...
Screaming.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now.
Oh.
Dude! This is crazy, I can't even believe this. Guys, what is happening?
The lightsabers.
Oh my gosh, we finally get a good Jedi in live action.
I'm a wreck right now.
Jedi.
Oh gosh.
She's so
Look at that!
Dude.
I've been expecting you. Then you know what I want.
Oh my gosh, man.
You will learn nothing from me. I won't give you that choice. Or face the consequences.
Dude, she's like an adult. It's awesome.
You have one day to decide.
This is perfect.
This is so
You are
great.
so perfect. I did not think it was going to be this good.
We will be ready.
Nah, you
See your
can't.
terms.
No, you will
Not
not
a
be
bloody
ready.
chance. She almost killed Vader. You're literally all dead. Guys, I feel like I'm like gonna start. I'm already crying like a bloody idiot. Oh my gosh! Well,
The
you should have told me the episode was a Jedi. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Sorry, dude. I told Would you?
I'm literally crying over an animated character.
Somebody immediately commented that the next episode was called The Jedi.
Can he focus for like 10 seconds?
Oh,
God. I don't even care. We just saw Ahsoka. That's all I care about right now. Is he about to have a temper tantrum?
You think he's gonna like start talking soon?
Yes, I hope so. I really hope they teach him how to talk. Dude, look at that. Is that
It's so
like...
polluted. I thought it was gonna be like green, rich forest.
same. I was expecting Endor.
Well, it's probably because these guys are
Yeah,
ruining
I
it.
think that's probably what the story is. Something happened. Literally looks like shite.
What does she want here? That's what I want to know.
You know, this actually kind of looks like Mustafar at the start of Rise of
yeah,
Skywalker.
Skywalker.
Like all the burnt trees. Whoa!
What?
It's like
Ah!
No Man's Sky creature.
That is very No Man's Sky.
It actually looks like a giant blurg.
Yeah, it does.
A tall
Chicky
blurg.
Nuggy.
A tall
I miss
chicky
those things.
nugget, Yeah. He should keep one like on deck always.
Never had dealings with the Jedi before.
This is crazy, man.
About to find out.
Let's head into town.
Yeah, I hope we learn about Yoda today.
Like, I'm already good for the next 3 episodes right now, mentally.
Looks like these dudes have masks on.
They're very Tusken
For,
Raider.
like,
Yeah.
radiation or something. And his armor looks interesting.
Oh, they're gonna commission him to hunt Ahsoka.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get him to try and hunt Ahsoka. And he's gonna be like, oh, perfect. I'm just gonna take her and run away.
These guys actually look like the mud troopers from Solo. You know that
Yeah.
mud planet they fight
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks exactly like that. They even have like the red Imperial lights. I don't think they are, but
Is this like
well, it's not the same. It's not the same planet.
No, I know that. I'm saying, like, what's going on here? I just don't understand.
Well, Ahsoka's very into like saving everybody. So if the planet's dying or something,
Are these guys Imperials?
I don't know. Maybe leftover Imperials? Or just tyrants?
scavengers. Oh my gosh, it's the torture droid from Return of the Jedi.
Oh, you're right.
I really hate how open he has Yoda all the time.
Maybe he does so people don't think he's special. You see thousands of aliens every day.
That's true.
They might just think it's a pet, just like Bill Burr.
You there.
Do not speak to them, or to any of us.
Look, no.
The magistrate wants to see you.
Magistrate.
Was the guy up top?
Yeah. Or the lady.
The woman.
Are they not allowed to talk to people in the town? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Gosh,
Dude, that's fucked up.
it's like Astapor.
Yeah. Dude, that's not cool. What the fuck?
Well, it makes sense why Ahsoka's here. She doesn't really mess with this stuff.
Oh, but it
Look
looks
at the
like
life from the
wow.
inside.
Look at those
Assholes.
awesome garden, though.
The
Yeah.
bonsai tree.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Star Wars bonsai.
That is so cool.
Wow. I just
Come
don't.
forward.
It's so dirty looking though.
It looks like it's completely polluted. The
You are a
air.
Mandalorian?
Looks like a purge trooper, kinda.
This target is priceless.
Oh my gosh.
A Jedi plagues me. I want you to kill her.
What's her name?
That's a difficult task.
Oh, it's a droid.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was a person.
Whoa. Is that Beskar?
Beskar.
Yeah.
Kill the Jedi,
Oh,
It's yours.
and it's yours.
because you can't cut Beskar, can you, with a lightsaber?
Where do I find this Jedi?
Look, he's a swindler, bro.
My gosh, dude.
Will called it.
I'm so freaking like pumped right now.
I like that dude's look on the left.
Yeah.
I keep it around for luck.
Really?
Hey, rub it on its head.
What an asshole. Is that a symbol on his shoulder pad? Like, does that look like an old Imperial symbol?
He looks
No.
so cool. I love his fit.
These guys look very distinct, like they're part of something that we're supposed to know, but I don't know. Speaking of it, if we can get like a flashback right now,
I lose my mind.
now that Ahsoka's literally here, if Hayden Christensen or freaking like Ian McGregor show up, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Dude,
Will,
Sam.
Bird. I'm sorry.
Sam.
I'm sorry. I'm excited.
it's Bird.
Don't worry. Sit right here. Let me me see what's out there.
Oh, dude, what?
I'd never trust these things.
No.
They always jump
What is
scare.
False alarm.
Stop!
Okay.
Stop! Whoa! No! Don't fight!
Wow, Beskar is able to. Oh.
Ahsoka Tano.
Look at Yoda.
I hope it's about him.
Yeah.
She knows Yoda. Hold on, she knows Yoda.
Yep.
What is she gonna say?
Yoda's been busy.
Yoda been getting on. Oh my gosh.
Yaddle's a bad one.
Oh gosh.
She's my little baddie.
The Jedi Temple scandal.
She's talking to him.
No way. Telecommunication? Yeah, they can make their voice appear elsewhere.
Nah, she's just reading the situation, maybe?
Nah, I think they talk.
No, they're talking.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Dude, oh, she looks so great. Yes, pick him up. Please. Please pick him up.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Please. Oh, it's so great.
That shot is spectacular.
Oh my gosh.
This is like the best validation. Clone Wars is real.
Grogu and I can feel each other's thoughts.
Grogu.
Grogu.
Yes.
Yo. Grogu. I love it.
Grogu.
Grogu.
Oh!
Oh, this is
He
so...
was raised at the Jedi Temple in Coruscant.
Wow.
Oh!
Masters trained him over the years. He was hidden.
Wait, what?
Someone took him from the temple.
What?
He was alive.
Then his memory becomes a
Because...
wise Jedi Master named Yoda.
Dude, let's go! This is crazy, man.
Can he still wield the Force?
You mean his
It is an energy field, created by all living things.
Oh, I'm getting chills. Holy shit.
To wield it takes a great deal of training and discipline.
I'm not a Jedi. Is she gonna say
The
that?
Jedi Order fell a long time ago.
Yeah. God, I hate that.
so did the Empire get it?
I'll test him in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, Moff Gideon could show up any second. He's got the tracker on his ship.
Ahsoka will kill him.
Let's see what knowledge is lurking inside that little
She's
mask.
got
She's wearing her later...
damage right there. I love she's got her lightsabers clipped onto her.
At least it's not a pair.
That was one of the worst things I had ever seen in my life.
Oh, this is so cool, man.
Maybe he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to leave Mando. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Good job. Good job, kid.
You cannot train him.
What?
What?
Why not? You've seen what he can do.
His attachment to you makes him vulnerable to his fears.
Oh my gosh.
His anger.
All the more reason to train him.
No.
She's
I've seen what such feelings can do to a fully trained Jedi Knight.
Ah, yeah, she's not
The
wrong.
rest of us.
A Mandalorian and a Jedi? They'll never see it coming.
Let's go!
They said an HK droid. I think that's the KOTOR droid from, I can't... It's like HK-47 or something.
HK-47.
I don't know, I'm not thinking wrong.
He's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, disable
Oh,
that thing.
nice. Oh, she looks great. Wow.
And there's Nan. No, never mind.
dude, she is so sick in this.
Yeah. She's a badass.
Yeah, there's something up with this lady.
Is she gonna go head to head?
I mean, Admiral Thrawn could throw his dukes.
Where is your master? Kill her.
Oh my god.
Love to.
Execute them.
No.
Then go door to door.
No.
Door to... Oh.
Where's he at?
There we go.
Bomb. Yes. He was gonna do the right thing. Good guy.
Lawful cat. Lawful cat. Kitty cat.
It's a loath cat, baby. I can't believe we're watching still. Like 30
Oh, gosh.
No!
She's just teasing them.
Yeah.
She's walking.
Oh!
She looks so good. At dawn we fire. Yeah. Everybody's closing the door.
That's a theme of Old West in
Yeah.
the show.
And even if you do win, then you fight her.
Yeah.
So what's her deal?
Mm-hmm.
Who's her master?
Who is her master?
I thought the staff was gonna break apart and be like a
That's right.
Saber.
Yeah.
like some old Jedi temple saber.
Something from like Malachor.
Because look, it looks like it disconnects right
Splits,
there.
Yeah.
Like the temple guards that stuff.
No way.
With Barriss
Stop.
Ophi.
I can't. Was she taking off the cape? Yes! Let's fucking
No
go!
way.
Let's go!
I think it's just a spear.
Oh my god.
She looks.
And we saw it can withstand a lightsaber.
She looks shook, I'm not gonna lie. Come on.
Oh, it's like sucking to each other. It's so great.
I love it's like
They're
it's
magnetized.
like a samurai film almost.
But look, they magnetize to each other.
Oh, it is doing like a magnet effect. Yep.
Dead.
Dumbass.
Get clapped, idiot.
We'll let you get the chance.
I like.
The droid. Oh, he's a dead man.
Oh.
Nah, dude. Don't ever disrespect Mr. Jin.
Now tell me, where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Wow.
Yes, I was gonna say Thrawn, but I was like, nah. But I forgot she's looking for him. Because he's a Bezra.
Another piece to his collection, I like it.
Yeah.
Now he can fight the Darksaber.
Where's your little friend?
I love the music.
Yeah, this is great.
This is amazing.
It's time to say goodbye.
It's never goodbye. Oh, they're just sitting together.
I cannot train him.
Come on. You gotta do something.
There aren't many Jedi left. May the Force be with you.
I think it's it, yeah.
Wow.
That was episode 5 of The Mandalorian.
Dude, what the heck?
I'm emotionally exhausted right now. This was everything I wanted.
Yeah.
Without being over the top everything.
Yeah.
Ahsoka is in the show.
Yeah.
Since her origin in 2008?
Yeah.
And all the years of people going from hating her to enjoying her to absolutely loving her and then actively wanting her to be a part of live action. And now after all these years, the evolution is here. 12 years later?
Yeah.
And now we have Ahsoka Tano. And I am not disappointed.
Not at all.
No.
I literally was bawling my eyes out because
Yeah.
they just threw it right at me, and I thought I was going to have time to emotionally get ready for it, and then it just happened, and I just was so filled with joy. I was so excited.
First off, Dave Filoni, amazing job with the episode. Second, Rosario Dawson. I mean, that was...
Yeah.
I mean, as
Phenomenal.
like phenomenal and as spot on as Ahsoka as you can possibly be, and everything about it was great. Her
Spitting image, dude.
spitting
Like,
image,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
prosthetics and makeup,
Yeah.
movement, voice, perfect. Y'all saw our reaction, but I couldn't even believe what I was seeing
I don't
when
even
she
know what to say.
when she first came on.
Like, it's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And, like, so we do know a couple things now. She's still looking for Ezra. she's looking for Thrawn
Yeah.
to get to Ezra, and that she's doing so by finding Imperials to see if they have any inside scoop on Thrawn. And this is why I thought it might be important to bring up last week with the talk of Ahsoka, because now it's definitely like a thing that's happening. So she's actively looking still for Thrawn. Now Sabine's not with them.
Yeah.
It could be just that the two individuals are like, double timing planets.
Yeah, they're doing reconnaissance in different areas.
Yeah.
Or killed off screen.
No. If they did that, they would be an outrage.
No way.
Sabine's not dead. If she is, I'm gonna be very upset. But I think they're just trying to make use of their time.
So do you think that... I feel like this more leads to a spin-off series of a second live action, because like Rosario Dawson is a big actor. Yeah. She could definitely be the lead in a show of trying to find, with whoever they pick to play Sabine, trying to find Ezra and Thrawn. So I feel like that makes the most sense, and it kind of just like, this just kicks her off into live action world. So if that's the case, step to making that show ASAP. Yeah. As soon as possible, we need that. Yeah. And that kind of feeds the more creative side of like us getting to see more of like the unknown. Like there's a lot in Star Wars that we don't know and don't see like galaxy wise, but like always like, oh, the unknown regions of space. Like we get to, if that show becomes a thing, we get to go out that way. Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, and that's exciting because I would love to. I like the Rebels cast.
Yeah,
we're only missing one from the original group, but everybody else is still alive to get cast, and that's going to be really exciting if they do that, because then you have a whole like, who's going to be playing all these characters?
We know his name.
Yeah.
Grogu.
I like it.
I like it.
It's very outlandish, and so it'll be enough to stick around in your mind. Grogu. I was expecting it to be something with a Y, so now it's Yoda, Yaddle, and Grogu.
Yoda, Yaddle, and Grogu.
I'm not 100% sure if I like love the name. It just makes me feel like the young Jedis from Clone Wars, like Gunji or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I just feel that's all I was thinking
the little,
of.
Like goofballs.
I'm happy. I like that they didn't follow the Y route.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Give him his own. Like now, I just have questions. So we know he was alive during the Clone Wars. He was trained under multiple Jedi Masters.
Yeah.
What I find weird about it is that, now granted, of course, the real reason is because that wasn't written back then. We get that. But was he top secret? Like did Yoda have a kid? And this is like top secret, like hush hush, like we don't want the world to know, and we're gonna raise him, because here's the thing is that like this isn't brought up anywhere else that this kid was alive back then. I mean, Ahsoka kind of looks like she doesn't know, she didn't know about him until talking about him. Now, granted, the Jedi Order was huge; there are thousands of Jedi, but if he was important enough to be hidden away and then like scurried away from the Jedi Temple when Anakin attacked, then there's got to be more to him than just he's just another little Jedi.
So I think there was an estimate of 10,000 Jedi during the Clone Wars, which is like, I mean, at a high school sometimes you only have 5,000 people, so it's like double the number, and you don't always see people in the same like high school or college. Sometimes you see people and you're like, oh, I've never seen that person before. So there's a strong chance that they just never cross paths.
Right.
And the multiple masters thing, I didn't take that as like he had multiple masters, but more like how Yoda taught the planetary systems, and I'm assuming like Mace would teach like a class. I don't know, but like I know like there was like teachers who explained how to make a lightsaber.
They each
have different
taught different subjects.
Yeah, so that's how I took it, and I don't know if he even got to the point of having a master. I don't know if he got to the point where he had somebody to take him on yet. I don't really know what the process is, because we only saw that lens through Anakin. He came in late. Yeah. So I don't know what that... Because Cal Kestis was pretty young when... That's like a good example. Cal Kestis was was a middle schooler, and he's running around with his master. Do you think it was like a master we just don't know? Like, there's plenty of masters to choose from that were still around that we just never followed.
The biggest thing I take away from it is the fact that he's clearly important.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, why was he hidden?
Yeah.
Why did he have all these masters training him?
Yeah, I mean, even if it was like real like master, like he had like, multiple people teaching him, or if it was just like little subjects like Sam's saying, but just still the fact that he was important enough to be rushed away.
Right.
So many Jedi died during Order 66. So many died at the temple. I mean, mostly like younglings and teachers and stuff like that. And plenty of people escaped. It's just weird that like, especially how close Ahsoka is to like the main story and the main like leaders of the Jedi, like Yoda, Mace, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Plo Koon. How like this is never like, unless it's like top secret number one, you don't talk, like only people that know about this is Yoda and Mace Windu and that's it.
Yeah.
Like it's just weird that this is never, which I'm all for it. Explain away, or I'm sure they have a cool idea to go through it. I'm not trying to rag on it. I'm more so just trying to figure it out.
Wait, dude, this makes me want to watch the first 3 movies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just so I can like
more context.
Yeah.
What do you wait? I'm a bit confused. What do you mean like top secret? What part did they make it seem like it was top secret?
That he was hidden.
He was hidden. He was specifically hidden away.
But I feel like they tried to hide a lot of the children though. Like they tried to hide any people who were forced. Like Kanan Jarrus, I would say was like hidden away or. Like,
no, Kanan Jarrus like part of his big thing that he was upset about was that like he abandoned his his master was like, just run, I'll fight. I mean, that really most of the story of the Padawan that survive, Kanan, Cal Kestis, is that their masters defended them to their death and they got to run away, escape pod, hide in trash, sneak out into the slums, like whatever happened. Like they had to run away, but it seems like granted he's a baby too, so he could have been. It maybe just because he's an infant and he doesn't really know how to run away.
Well, I'm thinking of like Trilla though, like people like Trilla and the Rhodian Jedi who were Seer's apprentices, and she like hid them away. That's why I was like, I don't know if it was like necessarily like a top secret thing or like. Because the Jedi are so rare type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I could just be reading more into it, but it for the only reason I think of his importance is because A, he's so important to the Empire.
Right.
And B, he was clearly important enough to Jedi, or at least in my view of it, he's important enough to Jedi to be hidden away.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
we don't know. We'll figure out more as the show goes on.
It honestly could be just the rarity of the species too. It like Yaddle, Yoda, and him are the only ones we've ever seen, other than a couple like off-brand expanded lore of their species. So it could be as simple as like that's the thing. Like we don't know because we don't know about his species. We also don't know where. It feels so silly to bring up Yaddle, but like she doesn't appear in any other film other than The Phantom Menace. She's not in Attack of the Clones. She's not in Revenge of the Sith. I don't even know if there's like an exit story as to why she's not there, but I mean, it's just I don't want to bring it up because it sounds so silly, but at the same time, we're dealing with her species, which is him. I don't want it to be this. Like, I really hope it's not like Yoda has something to do with this kind of thing. Like, I would hate it if it was actually like the whole thing I was joking about, like a scandal.
Yoda had a baby.
I would absolutely hate that. I hope it's not that kind of thing. That would just ruin my image of Yoda. I feel like because I hold him to like the steam of being so by the books that it's where he falls short. That I feel like if he didn't follow the books, like he would take away that thing that I enjoy about him.
Yeah, you know what's interesting too is like so Thrawn is clearly out there, and the magistrate, that girl, she was in the Empire days. She was helping make Star Destroyers. Like she was getting like the materials from plants to make Star Destroyers. So that kind of feeds more into them rebuilding to make the First Order. So that's kind of interesting. So like Thrawn has his hands in the First Order in some way, shape, or form, which is great. I love Admiral Thrawn. Yeah,
after our conversation last week, I was thinking about Admiral Thrawn. I was like, what if he's like the one who's actually the one who has like lets the First Order have its comeback. Like we're looking at Moff Gideon, and this is what happens all the time with like shows and movies. Like you have a villain put in place to be the villain, and then you name drop the real guy who's in charge of Moff Gideon because it's Grand Admiral is higher. I don't know. Is Moff higher? I thought the Moff was the highest position. That's why I'm confused because Moff is like a governor of a region of space, and Grand Moff Tarkin was in charge of that area where Alderaan was, and like the sections of like where the core planets were. Yeah. And then Grand Admiral Thrawn, he wasn't Moff, so I don't know. I feel like Grand Admiral might be higher. I don't know.
I don't know about their military rankings, but still, I mean, if anyone's the mastermind to bring them back into fighting shape, it's gonna be him.
That could be a dope fight. Admiral Thrawn, Grand Moff Tarkin versus Ahsoka Tano and the Mandalorian.
Or Bo-Katan.
Or Bo-Katan and Sabine. I mean, you don't know. If one of them ends up being... So that's the thing. If they end up making a way to take the Force and steal, like they said, the M count, and they make Grand Moff Tarkin and Grand Moff... make Admiral Thrawn Force sensitive, then you basically have, like, 2 dark side wielders.
We still have Boba, too. I
feel
like he's just a tease.
I don't know where he's going to fit.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be, like, something that happens next
Maybe
season
that's a spin-off or something.
Yeah, it could be. But it could just be something that they're gearing for where Mando's story's going. If Ahsoka's not going to be a part of the story, and this is just her launch of a new series, and it's not important anymore, then we have to have a backup story for the Mando. I like Boba, I just don't know if Boba's as exciting as the stuff they're teasing with Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I feel like that stuff, because Baby Yoda's more relevant to the Ahsoka story than anything with Boba Fett.
Mando is going to take Grogu to another Jedi temple.
Yeah.
I forget where.
Oh, yeah.
But he's going to put him at the
Seeing Stone.
The Seeing Stone, so he can reach out through the Force and figure out his own path. Find out if there's another Jedi out there. So here's the other thing.
I'm worried about that, because, like, what if a Sith finds him?
That's happened in Rebels. So, like, Ezra and Kanan would go to this Jedi temple hidden underneath Lothal, and so would Ahsoka. And when they were there, like, the Force was so strong, and the one of the Inquisitors had a rare special ability of, like, the hunt, where she could, like, track forces through space, and then she could sense them even stronger at the temple. So her and the brother Inquisitor show up there and basically call in Lord Vader to come inspect the place, and they destroy it all. So there's why I got giddy is if Baby Yoda or Grogu goes to this place, these are the places where you can like get Frank Oz to voice the real Yoda. You can get Hayden Christensen. You can get Ian McGregor or Liam Neeson.
Yes. Get some Force Ghosts.
Samuel Jackson to talk to him.
Get some fucking Force Ghosts.
Well, because that's what happens in Rebels. Ezra and Kanan go to the temple he's talking about, and Yoda reaches out to them and is talking them through. They're like, we need to find a way to beat. Like they're talking about beating Vader, or is it just the Sith in general?
The Sith in general.
Okay, so they want to learn how to beat the Sith. Oh, because they face Vader and they're like, he's too strong. There's no way we could beat him.
Yeah.
So how do we beat the Sith? And he's trying to lead them down the path to like finding like the way to do it.
Is that the same part where they find the Sith? There's like a Sith artifact and it kind of corrupts Ezra.
So that's where Yoda sends them.
Okay.
That's where Yoda sends them. Yoda sends them to
Malachor,
which is what you're talking about.
Yeah. And that's where
Holocron, I think it's called.
It's a
Sith Holocron.
Almost said Horcrux.
Is it Lexicon?
No, Holocron.
Sith Holocron, okay.
Sith Holocron.
In particular, me asking, I just want to know Yoda's race name and where they come from. When we meet Ahsoka, and we didn't get any of that, but we did get a name.
It's okay to not release all the eggs out of the basket at once.
True.
Like, it allows for breathing space. They definitely gave us a lot to ponder with the next week, and I feel like the stuff you're talking about might get answered next week, honestly. Okay. If they're doing an episode at the temple episodes always seem to be like the clarity of like explaining stuff that you need. I mean, we could get flashbacks at the temple.
I would love that. And especially Force Ghosts, like we should have gotten in Rise of Skywalker.
We can very well see a flashback of him at the temple next week.
Right.
Oh
my god!
It's
that
not
would be unreal.
Because they're talking about this dark like force that's around his head that he can't think of anything that happened in between Coruscant and where we find him on Arvin 7 with episode 1 in season 1.
Yeah.
So there's all that gap, and that's about like 30 years, I think.
Yeah. There's also like I guess also to make sense of his backstory is like Sidious is like a schemer.
Yeah.
Like he's got a lot going on. Like it's not like he's just like we just go out and capture planets. Like there's a lot of things he's doing in the background. Like he's doing like a bunch
doing it for a reason.
He does a lot of mystical stuff.
Doing a bunch of Sith mystical stuff, whether it's like the world between worlds.
Yeah, he legit knew about Ezra and Ahsoka like meddling with like potential time. He literally is like doing a worship like channel himself to find them because he's always like he's so force sensitive that he's like trying to like always gather what's happening across the galaxy. So
he's like almost like
he needs the answers to everything.
Yeah,
like
he's looking for truth.
Yeah, that's what he craves.
Omnipotent. Like he's almost like all knowing in what's going on. And everything.
He legit knew about the gods from Clone Wars that appear to Anakin and Obi-Wan on that weird episode. There's like an episode where they find this giant like relic in the sky. They get close to it in the ship. And when they go into it, they all appear in this like heavenly, hellish world where they're talking to this light god and like this dark god and this in between. That's
It's the father, the daughter, and the son, and the son's the dark side, the daughter's the light side, and the father is like the balance in between them. That
and
holds
then
them
and then at the end of the episode,
it's
a weird like analogy of like what the Force is in the show, but regardless, the episode ends, and then all their memories are like, did that really happen? Like they all wake up in their ship, and Rex calls in, he's like, hey, where were you? And they're like, what do you mean? Where were we? And he's like, well, you were just gone for like a minute. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
So, but Sidious knows about it because in Rebels, he calls them the something gods. He calls them like deities.
It's whatever the planet that they go, or the thing, I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
God, people are going to kill us that we don't know.
It's whatever. There's so much Star Wars lore. At least we know this in the conversation. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they're kind of teasing, and it's exciting to see because this is Dave Filoni, so he doesn't really hold back punches on lore.
I'm thinking, because everybody was saying that Ahsoka could potentially get her own spin-off series, and we've been saying there's like no way Yoda and Mando are going to split up because Yoda is the attention grabber of the series. My theory is we get the Ahsoka show and Yoda transitions to her show.
The Ahsoka show.
Mando still goes on and it's Mando and Boba.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know how they could do it. But I don't want to say it because if they do hear it and then they're like, he already said it, now we can't do it. they could do it like the reason the show's called The Mandalorian is because it's supposed to be like an in memoriam to something that the Mando does. So like the Mando dies at the end of season 3.
Oh.
And then Yoda still lives and we can follow Yoda's adventures from there on after with Ahsoka and all the more deeper lore stuff. And then we can always just look back at the 3 seasons of Mandalorian and be like, oh, this was the guy that helped us get to this point.
Yeah, it's like,
please, just because I said that, don't make it not happen.
No, but also they did that in Vikings with Ragnar, and it went horrible.
Well, yeah, because people liked Ragnar so much, but in this we have tons of people that we can like after, so
True.
We'll see. Okay, where would you place the episode overall?
Oh, this is number 1.
Yeah?
This is number 1, hands down.
I say this every week. It's my favorite. Except for episode 2. That's the only one I didn't say was my favorite.
So, actually, surprisingly for me, this is not my favorite episode overall. I still
It's the only one that made you cry.
It did make me emotional because I love Ahsoka. But overall, I think I still am more gauging towards the 1st and 4th episode as ones that got me the overall experience. This is probably going to be a lot of people's favorite.
Not just Ahsoka too. The whole like samurai and western feel of this movie, that was great.
Yeah.
The first off, we haven't said this, but this is like the first lightsaber fight. I mean, not lightsaber versus lightsaber, but this is the first lightsaber use fight we've gotten since Rise of Skywalker. But like that was great. The Beskar just like completely. I mean, I know it could beat like lightsabers or it could defend against lightsabers, but the fact that he literally just held up his arms, and just she couldn't even budge down on it. Like, that's insane.
That's so ridiculous.
I didn't even think that like that would be the outcome of that. I was like, oh, he's dead. Like she's gonna almost kill him.
Her white lightsabers looked really good.
Phenomenal.
They looked amazing.
They had a really good reflection on her contacts as well. It looked really good overall.
Especially when it cut the wide shot of the
magistrate
had the spear up and her lightsaber was reflecting on the water.
Oh yeah,
it looked so sick.
That whole fight scene, especially on the water, was like just really good. And it wasn't anything like outrageous. Like I think they kept it pretty tame. Of like, it wasn't like prequels where they're doing like triple flips and like they did like. I mean,
it'll take a lot for me to be able to start comparing things to Obi-Wan and Anakin. That's still my overall favorite fight.
They're the GOATs, so it's kind of hard to like compare to them. But Ahsoka doing what she did, that was still great. It was awesome.
With that, I know she was trying to get answers out of this woman, but I still feel like she could have just bodied her immediately. Like, why she didn't choose to use the Force and just lift her up off the ground? Be like, all right, tell me where your boss is.
Perhaps it's a way to like
saber through you.
You're like honoring the fighter. I think it's a way to get the answers instead of Ahsoka's not really like. I don't take her as one who's like super aggressive all the time.
No.
Like she's more like caring about like living spirits and everything. So I feel like she wanted to honor the fight. She didn't try to use force powers like at all,
but
except for the flip to save herself. But
I don't think she's more of like a hand-to-hand lightsaber combat type than like a force type.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like
no, Sidious. Every time we saw him, he's either using electricity or he's using the Force, and then he uses the lightsaber
because he's so talented.
He could do anything. Whereas like Obi-Wan has the best like defensive lightsaber abilities, but he probably has the most like wide variety of like Force abilities that he uses generally throughout the entirety of everything like of Star Wars. Like Anakin and Mace Windu are the only people that I can think of that would be that aggressive, that would just like run up and
they're just full out aggressive.
Well, Kylo, but not in Jedi.
Those are the three most aggressive characters in the films. They literally like are always on the attack, especially Anakin. And Ahsoka's really more so known for her agility, like always doing flips. And that's why I was saying I was concerned because it's so hard to do. The amount of acrobats that you always see her do
with prosthetics.
Yeah, when you have a literal piece, I have to assume they glued that thing to her scalp to literally make it work.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think they tried to hide it with the little crown thing that she always has in the front. Guys, we thank you so much for coming out and watching this with us, watching our reactions. We're so happy about how this is going, and we are looking forward to the rest of the show. But if you want to see our reactions going forward, make sure you follow us on all our platforms. Go check out some other shows. We're going to be jumping into other shows pretty soon. And we'll see you next week.
Check out that Mandalorian playlist, baby.
Yeah. See ya.
Punch it.
Bye.